welcome to the Extremium Show.
Are you a Capricorn?
I don't believe in astrology.
You don't?
No. Do you?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I don't know anything about anything else
I feel
besides
like
what
you're
I am.
saying that to be a contrarian, at least in this room.
Well, I know what a Gemini is said to be like, and I'd agree with what it says.
They're all very vague to make, because everybody has a little bit of everything, so like they make them very vague, so then you think that it's talking about you. That's like how people write music.
Well, it's fair, but that what are you?
A Virgo.
It sounds like something a Virgo would say.
I hate you.
Law and justice. You know, you look at everything analytically. Okay? What are you?
Cancer.
Yes. The crab sucks.
Really? That's what it is, a crab?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
even know what's the
Gemini
what's
are...
a Virgo?
Fish.
I have no... Is it the... No, that's Taurus.
Pisces is a fish, right?
Yeah.
What's a Virgo?
It's a...
Lamb.
A lamb?
A lamb.
I'm pretty sure.
That's lame. That's like the weakest thing.
Pussy!
A lamb is like the weakest animal you could get to represent you.
I thought it was like someone holding a scale.
I
Could
like
be wrong.
that too.
Gemini are twins.
That's cool.
Fox, actually.
A Virgo's a fox?
Do you pull up a horoscope for a Virgo?
Fox, right there.
I believe the fox.
I'm okay with the fox over a lamb for sure.
Pull up a Virgo horoscope. Let's see if it fits the criteria for how Corey lives his life.
I bet it does.
For
And I bet it
today's
doesn't-
Horoscope?
Yeah.
Okay.
Today's horoscope.
Okay. The horoscope says, act without hesitation today, Virgo, especially if you're following unfamiliar directions or exploring new territory. This may not seem like the best advice, but this is a day for saying an unflinching yes to all manner of proposals.
Dang. So I'm supposed to be a yes man today?
That's what it says.
I feel like I did that today.
See, now you're...
At work they said double cheeseburgers, and I said yes. And I got one. That's about it. That's about all I was presented with today.
so far.
I was craving chocolate milk, and I
Yeah.
bought chocolate milk at the gas station. I don't know. Went to the dentist like a dummy. Hurts.
Is that why you're talking funny?
I feel like I'm talking funny. My lips numb. But anyway, I feel like I'm drooling. See?
Sorry, it'll wear off after you
But
go to
I'm
sleep.
not- It's hot.
Speaking of going to sleep, I had this question pop up in my head earlier today. Are you a PJ guy?
No, I was a PJ pants guy.
Okay.
As like a youth,
Okay.
but
Would you wear them out in public?
no, that's the lowest form of humanity. Pajama pants in public.
Yeah.
At least put some sweatpants on.
That's
I have
true.
home sweatpants and away sweatpants.
Me too.
Yeah, for sure. You don't wear. Yeah, for sure.
I just
See,
bought.
we agree on things.
I just bought a pair of pajama bottoms at Target a couple days ago. Very
No.
excited purchase. Oh, it made me happy.
Are they silky?
No, but they are a tri-blend, so they're very soft.
High thread count.
High thread count. It's like Egyptian.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Egyptian cotton.
Yeah. What about you, Shannon?
I am not a pajama.
How do you sleep? What
Naked.
do you sleep?
Guaranteed he sleeps naked.
Are you naked?
Boxers.
Just boxers.
Just boxers.
Huh.
Boxer briefs or boxers?
Boxers.
We don't care.
What?
This year, though, I am going to do the family PJs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know how many
You have
pajama
to.
pants I have that are still like wrapped and stuff that I've never opened because I do not wear a
You
PJ.
should cut them like the Incredible Hulk
That'd be cool.
No,
You don't even lounge in them?
to wear to bed.
No.
Cut them.
Nope.
Man. I have some pajama
Give 'em
bottoms.
to Al.
I can't even wear shorts to bed.
Give them to Alex. Or donate them to a shelter. Somebody could use those.
I might do that.
Yeah. Brand new pajama pants. Look at.
Well,
Christmas
Yeah,
time.
I'll give them to you.
No, it's okay.
He's basically a shelter.
Why you don't just chill in them? Like that's the best. I hardly
chill
ever
in
sleep in them.
sweats.
I have a couple, like, when it's like fall, like that transition period, it's kind of
Yeah.
cold, then they're like in between. I'll wear around the house. But,
Do you wear jeans at home?
yeah, sometimes.
That's crazy.
No.
Not a
That's
lot.
crazy.
Most of the time I change immediately, but like if I am gonna like leave again and I know that I'm gonna leave
Okay,
again,
that's different. I feel like that's
Like-
a little different. Yeah.
Dude, I'm in my beater as soon as I get home.
Yep. Work shirt off.
just a beater? You like Donald Duck?
Yep.
Dong out?
No,
Oh, I was about to say in the middle of the day.
I don't sleep naked, but there have been times where I have.
No, I'm usually
It's
shorts. But I like socks too, so
That is crazy.
I'm a weirdo. People look at me like I kicked my dog when I say that.
Dude, that's insane. Like, I've slept with socks on, and I instantly regret it.
I have an irrational fear of my toenails. I don't know, something. I don't know. I don't like my toenails being touched by stuff. Getting too deep into psychology here. I don't want to talk about
That's
it.
that's a little.
Ooh.
What?
It's a little sensory
Yeah.
issue. I feel like you
Yeah.
might have a tizzle.
I might, yeah. I don't know. This has been mask and stuff all these years. It's a spectrum for a reason, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, everything's a spectrum.
I think everyone has a little bit of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just like everyone has a little bit of it. When did people stop wearing like caps to bed? Like old timey, like
The Scrooge.
yeah, holding the lantern,
Yeah.
with the cap. Why did they wear caps?
Because houses weren't heated and it kept heat.
I mean, that's the logical answer.
I've always heard that's a myth.
What?
That the heat escapes faster through your head
You
compared
can
to the
see
rest
it.
of your body.
Yeah.
Well,
You can see it if like you use a thermal camera. You can see the heat just rise.
No, you
I'm
can
just-
see it like you
I'm
see
just-
the football players, like
Oh, yeah,
the
that's
old
it.
timey.
if they were naked, they'd be steaming all over the place.
I don't think they would. I think it would be radiating up, maybe coming out, but like radiating up still. They have clothes on, so you just and it comes out the top, like a teapot.
I don't know. I'm just going off what I heard, but I think part of it too was in the old-fashioned days when people wore wigs.
Pompadours.
People hardly saw your real hair, so it's another thing to cover your hair when you don't have the wig on,
But you're at home.
right?
Yeah, but back then, if you were
What if you
that
have
wealthy
someone
to
come
have
knocking?
the full setup,
Yeah.
you had a maid or a butler or cook.
Here's another thing too. What about lice? Could it help prevent the spread of it?
Could. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. We used to have a guy look this stuff up, but he quit. I'm just kidding, Sam. One more beef before we get into our movie stuff. Chick-fil-A,
Okay.
right? I got a homie that's a Chick-fil-A guy. I apologize if you're out there watching. I'm sorry. But I don't like... So they come out. They're so busy all the time. They come out into the drive-thru
Yeah.
with iPads and take your order.
Okay.
I can't see the menu, dog. I don't come here like that. Like, I don't come here that often that I have your menu memorized.
I mean, I feel
One,
like that's shame on you because they have 7 things on their menu. But go on.
And you're not going to tell me the price? I need to know the price of things
Do you?
before I
Are
order.
you going to change your mind?
Maybe. If I look,
Yeah.
they're just going to raise the price and you're not going to know it. And the 15 piece, I don't know what the fuck you get, used to be $8. They raised that shit to 15. You don't even know. You
Yeah.
go through the drive-thru. Let me get the 15 piece. Get up to the window. That's $22, sir. What now?
Alex ain't changing his mind.
I don't go
But no,
through
it's shady
I don't go through the Chick-fil-A line because it gives
I
me
have-
too much anxiety.
I've
because-
never been to Chick-fil-A.
because there's a lady standing at your window with an iPad.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
I'd rather DoorDash it and spend $65.
Yeah, I have never been to Chick-fil-A, and I've only had Chick-fil-A maybe like 3 times.
You've never been to Chick-fil-A? It's their pleasure.
Do you not love the Lord? Anywho.
Or go to SatanChicken.com.
I mean, Chick-fil-A is good, but I think the chicken sandwiches are overrated. I think other places have better chicken sandwiches.
I don't know, but
I mean,
that's
no.
all. I just had a little.
It's the same reason Raising Cane's, their drive-through
it's
is
all about
always
the sauce.
well, it's always busy, and I don't want to deal with that. Like when the line starts wrapping out of the drive-through, no way, Jose.
It's not that good.
Starbucks, same deal in the morning. Dunkin',
They do move fast though. Starbucks and Dunkin' move fast. It's
Wow.
coffee,
It's
like
true.
for the most part.
When's the last time you ordered a Starbucks drink, Shayna?
Ooh, actually, like a week and a half ago.
I sent you guys a picture. I went to McDonald's at 10:58 or whatever, and they wouldn't let me order lunch. I was like, I'm gonna have to pull off
Now
until 11.
listen,
And they were
it-
like, okay.
If you would have pulled up,
I'd have sat there for 2 minutes.
no, if you would have got there at 10:58 to order breakfast, and they were like, "No, I'm sorry, we're serving lunch," you'd have been equally as pissed. So I don't think you have much ground to stand on being mad.
I think you can make both at the same time for 4
you can.
minutes.
You can.
I think there should be a 2-minute grace period on each side.
See, I got McDonald's recently, and it was in the morning, and I got a breakfast sandwich, and I got my large Coke. Okay.
They do have good Coke. Primo.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I got the Coke, and I'm driving while I'm eating.
Lines of
Probably
that
not
stuff.
good, but I go to take a sip. I take the fattest gulp you can imagine.
Wait. All right.
It was black coffee, black iced coffee. I gagged, and it's not even that I hate coffee like that.
You
it's
threw
just
up?
Was
no,
not
I was just-
expecting it.
like, oh, it hit me like a freight train. It was
Dang. Did you go back?
no. I just did, I was
You
so
just accepted it?
I didn't even finish my sandwich. I was pissed.
Dang, he must have been mad.
I dumped that shit out in the parking lot so fast.
Did you call your wife?
No, I bottled it up.
I can see you call. They messed up my food. Ruined my
rest of
whole
the day
day. You gotta
was
get talked
so
down
bad.
in the parking lot of work and shit. That's fine.
Yeah, it was terrible. But
That does suck though. You didn't smell it though?
No, I mean, it was. I think because it was iced, it kind of looked pretty close to Coke. I wasn't looking at it
I
directly.
mean, yeah.
I feel worse for the person who wanted a coffee and got a fucking Coke. Anywho,
You always test your Coke before you just dive right
I
in.
know I should have learned.
Everybody does
Was
that.
it in a clear glass?
Yeah,
That's even weirder.
I don't know, bro.
'Cause normally,
That's
even an
funny.
iced one goes into those
You
special.
didn't see. You didn't see any bubbles. You didn't think nothing of it. Just
I
no
was
bubbles.
driving.
It's the flattest Coke I've ever
I
seen.
was already 10 minutes late to work, so I was.
All right, that's funny. All right, so we went to the movies together. All
It
three
was
of
a
us.
date, a triple date. Like we were Mormon sister
Had fun.
wives.
I don't know what you talk about. I was sitting by myself.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys were the ones sitting together.
You had
Okay.
you had the opportunity to move down one other seat, and then you had the opportunity to move over one seat, so we all could have had a seat in between.
But he only
But
moved
you
one.
guys chose not to.
No.
So it's not
He
on
only
me.
moved one. So
I-
then I would have had to get
If
up.
you would have asked me, hey, move over.
And then there would have been 2 seats in between you two, and that's too much. So what I did, Shaman moved over one. I lifted the armrest up and kind of sat in the middle of the. I had a hard lean to the left going on.
I noticed that, but I was gonna say you could. Your head was looking tired. You could have.
I had my head on the opposing seat on the side like this.
I didn't think it was that bad sitting next to me.
It wasn't, but for the
We
optics,
could- it was a little chilly.
You know how
We could have cuddled.
ridiculous I look between you two. The three of us.
I was just waiting for Alex's arm to just go
I did it
up.
once. He didn't like it. He didn't respond well to it.
I didn't
so-
notice at all.
No, it was when we first sat down after Shaman moved. I was like, we're finally alone.
I don't think I said anything.
Ah, shit, I should have moved in. Should have made a move.
It was kind of crowded in there, though.
It was crowded.
People were seat hopping.
Yeah, there was a lot of that. Just sit
I
where you
didn't
got your
notice that.
ticket, bro.
Or wait until the.
You didn't see those people? There were like 6 of them.
Yeah. It
They
was
moved
a
like 4
family.
times. Yeah,
They
people kept coming
apparently-
with like, that's my seat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Apparently
really?
they were like in the front,
Mm.
but they sat in like prime seating, and then people sort of still coming.
You can
in.
see where people are sitting. It's so easy.
Yeah.
So easy.
Or just wait until the movie starts.
No shame. No shame. To get asked to move 3 different times in a movie.
I'd consider leaving the movie if someone said I was in their seat.
All right, I might do it once where I like move to a new seat, and then if I get caught, bro, if I get caught, I'm sitting in the back corner, like
I was born in the
no
darkness.
shame. Spent more on a popcorn and drink than I did for the movie ticket.
Yeah.
These are all things that are outside of the movie's control. You know, I shouldn't blame Gladiator for this, so I'm not gonna let it taint my opinion. Yeah,
Yeah.
target.
It doesn't sound right, but I think it's right. Sounds kind of dirty.
Let me know what word I should have used.
So we saw Gladiator.
We saw Gladiator
2.
2.
And I want to know your guys' thoughts.
Okay, so one word to describe the movie.
You go.
Predictable.
You go.
I thought it was solid.
I'll say all right.
Interesting. You seemed, when we left, you seemed underwhelmed.
I was very underwhelmed.
Why? What did you expect?
I don't know what I expected.
It's exactly
Are
what
we
I expected.
spoiling anything? It's a
There
brand
are
new movie.
spoilers alert.
There's
Spoilers.
gonna be spoilers.
We're gonna get a spoiler graphic right here. Maybe
Okay.
a siren or something to let people know.
Okay.
There will be spoilers.
Okay.
But it's Gladiator, bro. Like, you know, it's Gladiator.
So I feel like here's going to be my honest take fully right here. The characters had no depth at all.
Pedro Pascal was not believable as a Roman soldier.
Not one bit. I think his acting, he's a great actor. He's one of my favorite current actors. I think his acting in this movie, subpar. And it's probably because of the lines that he was given. But I just think that he didn't deliver them well. The main character, I forget his name.
I mean, Lucius. Was
Lucius,
his name.
yeah. Yeah.
But it wasn't. I mean,
Right.
spoiler.
They made things easy. I think Denzel.
Did you know it was him from the beginning?
As
I did.
soon as from the very beginning.
So
When
here's
they
the
were
thing.
playing soccer, hands down.
So here's the thing. I think if you watched Gladiator 1 right before you watched Gladiator 2, you would remember.
I had forgotten that he was.
That's what I mean.
there.
You forget that the little
Well,
boy
when they
gets
were
sent
like
off.
Yeah.
They were like 16 years ago. I was like, oh, that's the kid.
Yeah, I figured it out like right before everyone else figures it out in the movie.
Yeah, I looked at you when I figured. I was like,
Oh, I
Yeah.
knew, like, when they were playing soccer. I was like, that's
I don't-
the queen's,
Wow.
or queen's son or whatever
yeah,
she is.
I didn't realize she was the queen,
she's not the queen.
or she was
Well-
what she was,
The emperor's daughter.
the emperor's
The former emperor's
Yeah.
daughter.
and then sister.
She's the general's wife.
Right.
She's a lot of titles.
I think Denzel stole every scene he was in,
Absolutely. Which is
good and bad.
Yeah, he was good, but everybody else around him, I would say.
Which is funny because he's the biggest stretch in casting
hmm
for obvious reasons. Like, there wasn't a black. I mean, maybe there was. I don't know, but I mean that guy existed in real life. What what's his name?
Marcus Aurelius.
No, the guy that Denzel played.
Oh, I don't know his name.
It's like Mauricio. Or it's not. It's something like that. But that guy existed. in real-
Macrinius. I can't pronounce it.
I can't keep up with that. Anyway, that guy really existed, and so like that hierarchy actually kind of did happen how it happened in the movie. Because I obviously researched this after, but he was one of the better No, you know who I thought was the best actor?
Who's that?
Well, the brothers, the emperors.
Yeah.
They were good.
Played crazy very well.
So like, they're supposed to be unlikable.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to like them. And then I found myself like after I watched it, like I liked their character more and more. Of like they were super believable.
I think there were a lot of very pivotal things that happened throughout the movie, but there was hardly any build up or show of consequence from it. And I was thinking today how to explain that, and I don't really have a good way to explain it. But when certain characters are killed, it's kind of like, oh, okay.
I mean, I think that's kind of how it was, though, right? To some degree.
Yeah, but
I mean, when... Spoiler. when the one emperor got killed, like there was no reaction.
But nobody knew.
I'm thinking more so like character reaction. So like when in the first Gladiator battle, when his the guy who fought with him who had like the broken arm or something, when he died, like there was a brief moment like right after, but there wasn't much to that. But there wasn't much dialogue before it. I think the movie, in my opinion, is a
I think
it's a good movie that's a shell of a great movie.
Like he represented he was the leader of the
Right.
So he represented, like, once he died, his old life was gone.
Yeah.
I think that's why they drew that out. Like, that was still tied to his wife.
I think they could have played into more about how he became the general of the gladiators, like, and I'm sure it's from him, the way he was fighting and stuff. But he went from being nobody to just leading the whole gladiator.
They know, though. You can see it in him. It's an intangible.
Yeah.
And Denzel knew all along. Like, he knew who he was. Maybe not right away, but once he started reciting poetry and shit, I think he knew who he was.
He knew he was at least Roman of some sort.
Yeah.
So.
I think it was a good movie. It was a fun movie.
You know what I
think it
didn't
was a
expect
great
to
movie.
see in Gladiator 2? Shark Attack. Right?
Yeah.
As soon as it came up,
I got-
look over at me like they had fucking sharks.
I got hung up on it for a lot, like too long in the movie theater, right? So it's debatable whether or not they flooded the Coliseum.
I think some people believe it, some people don't.
It's debatable.
Yeah.
So it's-
That's
Yeah. Logistically.
I mean, Rome isn't too far-ish from the ocean.
They had aqueducts, they had running toilets and stuff. So
Yeah.
plausibility, it could have happened.
You can even build a container and transport it via wagon or something.
Or baby sharks. and
Or
let 'em
baby, yeah. But that'd be tough to do with
go.
getting salt water and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Logistically now, in 2024.
Oh, you were talking about logistically getting sharks there? I thought you were talking about the water.
No.
Yeah.
The water.
The sharks, yeah, no.
They could have flooded it. I think
Yeah.
they had that capability. Logistically, in this day and age, how many sharks were in there? 10?
At least.
Yeah, there was
Transporting 10 full-grown sharks is logistically a problem now.
I don't think they were great whites, but they were still big.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Like,
enough to eat a man. So
they didn't have vehicles. Like,
tie to the edge of a boat. Get it to
How'd they build the
shore.
pyramids?
I mean, I guess so. I guess so. Yeah, right. They got the pyramids.
Aliens.
Somebody could have just carried a shark. I don't know. They could have taped its mouth shut, and I don't know. But it bothered me for a long. I was sitting there for a long time in the theater, like not watching the movie. Like, well, they could go do. But then, yeah, someone today I was talking about it at work, and someone was like, "What about they had baby sharks and then they kept them and then like raised and bred them?" And I was
That
like,
makes maybe the most sense. I don't know
That's-
how they could do it, but that'd be the easiest route.
if I was a brat emperor like those kids, like
Mhm.
they're just like brat boys, like
I didn't feel good about you saying that.
they are. They're like
No,
they're
I
like little
understand
gay
what
boys.
But
They are. There's nothing wrong with that. They're gay.
I feel bad. I feel worse
They
about
So
brat boys. That makes me uncomfortable. You're a brat boy.
They were brats.
They're
They're little brat
He
boys.
knows what you meant.
I'm not going to get hung up on it.
They're little brat boys. Little brat boys. I liked them. The one kid had like dudes on leashes and stuff.
Yeah, he.
If you were emperor, would you?
So they touched on that a little bit, but like that was like a common thing. Like
Well, yeah. Actually,
Almost
they
like a
had
form of,
deleted
like-
scene where supposedly
Denzel had a kissing scene.
kissed the one dude.
Yeah, they cut it out. He
Yep.
gave him a couple, and he had a couple lines in there too.
Yeah.
But the one brother was going crazy. Did you
Yeah,
pick up?
He had, like,
Syphilis.
syphilis.
Yeah, spread from his loins to his brains or
That's
something.
what got Al Capone.
I was like, they didn't have AIDS back then, right? Like, said that thinking, like, oh yeah, syphilis.
Yeah, it was a fun movie. It's not.
It's
my
exactly
opinion,
what
great.
you think it's
I
gonna
think
be.
here's another
cool kills. They were cool kills.
Here's another take. I think the score could have been better. I think the first Gladiator had the score was a great accompaniment.
Accompaniment.
Is that a word?
Yeah.
It's a great whatever for the movie, and I don't
It's
think
a great
the
compliment to the film.
There you go. I don't know. That's me
Great
being
compliment to the film.
snobby.
Yeah, it is a little
Yeah,
bit.
it could be wrong.
No, but it's part of criticism.
Yeah, a good
I at
score
times
can
was-
make a decent
Like Pirates of the
movie better.
Caribbean.
I at times,
You know what I mean?
a couple times got distracted by the music. Like it was like a weird sound, and I was like, "What? Like what is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's the music." Like a couple times because there was like
Was the
there was like
theater-
Arabic music or something. Like I don't know. There was like some kind of noise. It was like strange.
We didn't see it in IMAX, did we?
No.
No,
That might have helped.
I mean
Could've
we're
been
doing
cool.
we're doing the best we can, guys.
Hey,
It was $12.
dude, 30 minutes of previews.
At
That was
least
I
at
was
least
like,
30
oh.
minutes of previews.
It's crazy. Like, don't
It's
say
not-
the movie starts at 8:30 if the movie starts at 7 or at 9.
And you know what?
9:30.
The time. All right, so we know this now, right? We'll go to our next time we go to a movie. We'll be like, all right, it starts at 7:30. Let's show up at 8, and we'll show up at 8, and we'll miss 15 minutes of the movie because there won't be there won't be that.
Yeah.
And then I can't do that.
I don't really remember if there were any really good movies that stood out in the previews.
There was a movie that stood out. I don't know if it's really good.
The
Better
monkey
Man.
one? Better Man.
Better Man, I think is what. Yeah, the dude's like a half monkey man.
Well, I think
And he's in
it's-
a boy band.
I think
Mhm.
it's told from his perspective that he's different.
I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate it too.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I'll probably watch it.
Well, did you hear the guy in
But
front of
I-
us in the movie theater?
No.
What the fuck is this shit?
Damn, well, that's the same guy who pulled up Wikipedia while watching Gladiator to see if the people were real.
I respect it.
I mean, yeah, it's
Fact
fine,
checking.
but the phone was bright as shit.
I mean, I get it, but
You know.
I mean, you should probably know. I mean, I don't know.
Wait,
Educate
Maybe.
yourself, I guess.
Turn the brightness down.
that's it. But yeah, he had his phone out for a minute though.
I mean, it is what it is. I don't care. That makes me sound like a grumpy old man.
It does.
I didn't realize the recliner or the seats reclined when we first sat down. Dude, I thought I was going down. No, it was a fun time though. I think we should go to more movies, but maybe on non-work nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, it's tired.
The next day,
Oh yeah, I need my 8.5 hours of sleep, or else I'm
You
cranky.
get 8.5 hours.
what time do you go to
Sometimes.
bed?
Usually like 10:30.
Eastern Standard Time.
10:30.
10:30, and then you sleep till
7.
7's too late.
How much do you sleep? I don't know.
I usually go to bed about 9:30. Sleep till about
You're mad at
5.
because you're
Four,
waking up.
4:35 usually, and then depending on if she gets the baby or if I get the baby, I'll go back to sleep maybe till sometimes 6 if I'm lucky. But
What about you?
I get about 6 hours a night.
like 12 to 6,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I couldn't operate like that.
That's why I'm always yawning.
Dude,
Get some sleep, bro. That's like the number one thing that can make
That's
you
why I sleep on the weekend.
feel
going to
better.
bed makes me so happy. I put like my nighttime lotion on. It's great.
Your nighttime lotion.
Yeah, it has chamomile in it, so it helps me fall asleep. It's great. It smells good
Do
too.
you read in bed?
No,
I could just picture his glasses.
Do you eat in
on,
bed?
No.
no. Crumbs in bed is one of the worst
Well, there's things that
punishments.
don't have crumbs. You can eat a fruit roll up in bed. But that doesn't have crumbs.
Fruit by the foot.
It doesn't have crumbs.
No, I don't do
I don't.
that.
I feel like you're lying.
No, I'm hardly ever in my room. Like, how often are you, like, if you're chilling or whatever, do you go lay on your bed?
No.
Yes.
No.
I'll just be on my bed on my phone, just chilling.
Laying on your stomach, kicking your feet up in the air.
Do you
Kind
get?
of.
Will you get in your bed wearing the clothes you went to work in?
Nah.
Do you get in
I
your
don't,
bed?
but
My
it's not.
shirt?
It's not from like a ooh, that's gross thing. It's just, I'm changed for bed by then. Like,
Do you sleep with the fan on?
Yes.
I got 2 of them things.
pitch black, no sound.
Got that on high.
The only time we sleep with the TV on is after a ghost hunt. Because I'm a little scared.
What's the
but
TV gonna do?
Let me see.
You can't see the ghost.
Sometimes you can. That's the whole point of hunting
You can
ghosts.
see if stuff's moving.
Do you sleep with the door open? Because we do, and it's
You're
like
not
a.
supposed to.
I know.
I do.
You're not supposed
and
to.
it's
I do too, but you're not supposed to.
Thank you.
fire hazard.
I understand. It's a straight shot, like all the way almost to our front door, and it's weird because like you can see a dark hallway and it makes me uncomfy.
Shut the door.
Well, yeah, but then my room gets hot. Then I need a third fan.
You see those things you put on your bed, and they have like a fan that blows at your feet and like into.
I'm into that.
They're like $350.
Mm.
Not out of that.
I mean, for good sleep,
It's true.
it's worth it. You can't really put a price on good sleep. I mean, you can. It's
I don't think I
$350.
shut any doors in my house or my place.
You should shut all your doors.
No, he lives alone. If he shuts his doors, he won't know if there's an intruder or not. But if you leave all your doors in a specific angle, you'll know if someone's in
Or
there.
if you shut all your doors and then the door's open, you'll know there's an intruder.
Yeah, but an intruder would
You'll
maybe
hear
not
it.
be that.
The door open and closed, you would hear that.
No, I'm saying like if he goes somewhere and comes back.
If intruders in your house, you're halfway. You've lost the half of the battle. At least half of the battle.
You every time you walk in, you have to do
Get a
your
weapon immediately.
perimeter check. You have to check all the angles and make sure they're good.
What's your weapon of choice if there was an intruder and you could get anything in your house?
Anything in my house? Well, I don't own a gun, so that's obviously not.
Don't
a
tell
choice.
people that.
But I have.
Shaman lives at 726.
I have a ton of swords, so probably one of those.
But are they sharp?
Yes, I've stabbed myself. a
The
couple
look in
times.
his eyes he just gave me.
How? Yeah.
I just bought a new
You
sword.
should get a taser.
You should let us taser you. Don't buy it until you
Aw.
try it because then it's not fair.
Would you let us tase you?
Mm-hmm.
How much?
Yeah.
$50? $100?
He didn't even say a price. You're bargaining in against us.
Feel bad. He's gonna pee
Depending on
himself.
the voltage.
What, a taser is
We'll
like
start low.
Taser's the one that shoots the things, right?
We'll do either one. Stun gun or a taser.
Because I think
I was thinking stun gun.
Well, we can do. Well, that's funny too.
which one do you want to do?
I'd rather do the stun gun.
Yeah, because the other one like gets in your body.
Yeah.
I'm picking stuff out of my
Yeah.
bag.
What's like prongs? Like,
Yeah. You would let us stun gun you?
Probably. If it's one of those like,
Would you rather be stun gun or pepper spray?
ooh, stun gun.
Yeah, good answer. I
It's
think
like
that's-
immediate pain, but then it, I would
Yeah.
imagine, dissipates pretty quickly.
We'll need you to sign a waiver or something for sure, or at least get you on video agreeing to it. I don't want you to die.
Would you let us?
Yeah, I'd probably do it if we had like something soft for me to land on.
I don't think I'm doing it. So we can find something else for me to do, but I don't think I'm doing that.
Why? It's just like a little. I mean, I have no idea. I don't. But
Do that again?
I'm scared I'll
I'm not
have a
gonna.
heart attack and die.
out of any of us, you're in the best shape, brother.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's the least of your concerns.
Give the higher percentage.
All right. Well, if you guys don't die, maybe I'll do it.
Seamus gotta go first. I don't wanna.
Or if you guys do die, I'll do it.
You'll do it
I'll
in
at your
solidarity with
funeral.
us, like Romeo and Juliet.
At your funeral. All right.
I think.
Well, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna move on to rating.
Rating Gladiator. I'll do that. I'm gonna
As a movie overall, not like, well, but compared to the first one, or like, no, just like as a movie.
6.8.
And what'd you give Don't Move?
I don't remember.
6.
Something similar to that.
Yeah, 6.7. I want to say.
Yeah.
6.6 maybe.
I'm gonna give it
Ooh.
7.4.
7.4.
I
That was
enjoyed
nice.
it.
That was nice.
I
Thanks.
was gonna give him 7. Solid
I really
7.
like that. Like, let the gods decide.
That was cool.
He's like, I don't want Roman mercy, I'd rather die, or something like that. It's like, oh. There was some
Then
cool kills
Hey,
with the
what?
wooden sword. It's like, down.
It's like wood or steel. It still is pointy.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
Yeah.
All right.
There was some cool kills. He fights a baboon.
I think it's a baboon.
It is.
You very confidently said baboon. I looked at him and said, what the fuck is that? It's baboon. I was like, oh, okay, that's a baboon. I told everybody that he fought a
Alex does
baboon.
that way too often. Pure confidence, and you just have to assume he's right because there's no hesitation.
Yeah, when you confidently say stuff like that, that's funny.
All right. What are we watching next? I don't think I have anything lined up. I think this could be an opportunity for someone to write in.
Well, I am going to start watching The Penguin
I'll do that.
because we can binge that now.
What's it on?
I
HBO?
believe.
HBO.
Yeah, so I'm going to start watching The Penguin, but I would also like to watch a movie as well.
Is Batman in the Penguin?
I haven't watched.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Probably, but
I've never watched what's the Batman? Gotham.
Gotham was good.
Was it?
It was up till
They took a little liberty with Gordon, I think, and like his role, but
to me after a certain. I think it was.
I liked the Penguin in that.
third season or whatever. It got a little off script for me.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
Okay.
but
We'll see what the listeners want. See if they have any recommendations, and if not, we'll just surprise everyone.
yeah, absolutely. Or we'll leak it on OnlyFans. Shaman's OnlyFans. Link in the bio. As always, there might be a market for it. If
just
people
no
ask,
just no face shots, so you keep your
anonymity.
yeah.
There might be a market. If people want it, we might have to give them what they want. But as always, if you're still rocking with us, we appreciate it. Make sure you like, rate, review, subscribe, all the stuff. Tell a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if this isn't theirs.
You're losing them.
I'm losing you guys. I'm sorry.
Stay safe.
Thanks for listening to the Extra Medium Show with Alex and Corey. Please make sure you like and subscribe.